Bramble Jam Podcast.
It's Monday, December 7th. Take the day off, you silly, silly rascal. Were you jump roping?
I did a little jump rope around the park.
I like that even though we're back in our normal set, you're still not getting out of your seat.
No. God.
You got used to sitting. And
I always, there was a few exceptions and they ended with injury for you when I got up. It's safer for both of us if I stay seated. I started with the single and then I took it for a twist and then I double dutched. Oh, no, I just did a double rope with somebody else. The double dutch would be this, I think. I didn't get to this yet, but I'll get there next time.
You'll get there, don't you worry.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody heard it, but I have an elf hat on. I was trying to jingle those bells.
It's nicely done.
Thank you.
December 7th.
Dan, how are you?
I'm great. How about you, Bran?
No, be honest.
It's 5 a.m. It's a Monday morning. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Wow.
I know. We got a comment on the YouTubes the other day that was like, this is a lot of energy for 5 a.m. Well, deal with it.
That's right. We go to bed every night at 6 p.m.
That's right. It's a morning show. 6 p.m. How much sleep do you need?
Why? We wake up at 2.
2. It's a 3-hour show prep. We do a run through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for that.
You've been doing it for months now.
Wow,
so
interesting.
You must not have a clock.
6 p.m. Who won the election?
Oh boy.
I'm still looking into that.
I'm still looking into it. Maybe I don't know. Here's a question for you. Can I ask you this question?
Please.
Do you believe in magic? And well,
okay.
Specifically, in young ladies' hearts.
You know what song is not a good song to do this bit to? One that says in a young girl's heart. Mm-hmm. That makes this bit weird.
No, do you believe in it?
No.
You don't believe in it?
I can't abide by this game that we're playing.
I think it's a fun game, and
okay.
I like it. You know what else I like? Bramble Jam Plus.
Oh, who doesn't?
Ad-free podcasts at the swipe of a finger.
Yes.
At the twiddling of a thumb.
At the click of a button.
At the click of a button, you can get all of our shows completely ad-free in one central feed. And it's times like these that you're thankful for.
In 2020, you need Bramble Jam Plus.
But
also, you tick up to the Deck the Hallmark tier, you get the best community on the internet. I said it. The Facebook group for Deck the Hallmark Plus is amazing. Movie threads, fun talk about everything, not just Hallmark movies. You get all kinds of fun goodies on there.
There is a subreddit that's devoted to people paying off other people's debt. Our community is better than that one.
Okay. Doesn't seem like a high bar.
They're paying off people's debt, though, is what I was.
Pretty cool.
That's nice.
That is nice. If someone wants to do that for me, I'm in.
I actually don't know if that subreddit exists. I was just thinking, like, what's the nicest possible community?
I didn't say nicest. I said best. We're mean sometimes.
Yeah, we are mean.
But best,
but
nonetheless.
We're the best. That's exactly.
Right.
Sometimes you need some mean.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Hey, guess what today is?
Big day. Big Monday.
It is National
Monday Night Nitro?
Cotton Candy Day.
Cotton Candy.
Cotton Candy Day, everybody.
This is big time.
It's a big day for me. I love cotton candy.
Yeah.
More than most people.
Yeah.
My age.
Yeah, you do.
Or of any age.
No. My child would fight you on that, I think. I have one kid of my two. We say kids have sweet tooth. He has a sweet jaw. Like, he literally just lives for sweet things. But for adults, and I don't mind cotton candy. I like the cotton candy flavored jelly beans. Jelly Belly jelly beans.
Yeah.
My mouth's watering just thinking about that mix I make at the freshman.
Oh, you make a great mix.
Make a great mix.
Can I tell you something that happened to me in preparation for this day? Oh,
cannot.
All right, well. It's going to be weird.
Get back to class. I don't know. How do we end this?
I got cotton candy the other day to kind of prep for this.
Is it fresh or in the bag?
It was in the bag.
In the bag.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And you know how when you, like, if you, just bear with me, this is going to be gross, but you know if you lick cotton candy, the shade of cotton candy gets darker?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was eating my cotton candy and taking some bites, licking it a little bit. and I pull it back, and I see that my licks, this is insane, had made the darker shades spell out Dan knows about National Cotton Candy Day. I don't know how it happened. This is a true God wink.
True God wink. Have you ever noticed that most of your God winks have to do with food spelling out things?
It's crazy.
It's wild.
It's crazy.
It's more like if that happens to someone once, people are like,
when was the last time that happened to you?
It's never happened.
Yeah, well, it happens to me almost once a week.
That's right. I mean, my license plate is TLC, and that's like as close as I get to anything fun.
The Learning Channel.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. You thought of the Learning Channel.
Yeah, I did. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I know, of course. Buy me some peanuts and CC balls.
What?
Buy me some peanuts and CC balls.
Buy me some peanuts and CC balls.
That is the original. Those are the original lyrics to "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
What's a CC ball?
A CC ball is a cotton candy ball.
Okay.
Cotton candy in the early 1920s was sold in balls.
Okay.
Balls of cotton candy. So
Sure.
not fluffs of cotton candy. They were like crusty on the outside, but they were not just cotton candy filled all the way through, and they were easier to transport, and kids' hands didn't get all sticky. The problem was that they didn't stay very well. J.R. King, who came up with the cotton candy ball, really thought it was the wave of the future, and the song "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" was "Buy Me Some Peanuts and CC Balls" is what it was called. And after a while, the cotton candy ball didn't work out. Neither did the name CC Balls. That's a weird name. And so they just sold loaves of cotton candy. But "Buy Me Some Peanuts and Cotton Candy" didn't really work, so they changed it to Cracker Jack. And that's the history of that song. But also, J.R. King went back to the drawing board and said, I love cotton candy so much, I'm going to make a day about it. And that's how we get National Cotton Candy Day, not during baseball season. Back to you, Bran.
Wow.
I know, right?
That might be how we got the day, Dan, but can I give you some cotton candy history,
if you
don't mind?
Yeah.
Yours is fine. What if I told you, Dan, that cotton candy has a rich history of dentists being involved?
I think I know about that.
Okay. So there was a dentist whose name was William Morrison.
I know this because I almost used it on History or His Story.
Really?
That a dentist invented cotton candy.
How about that?
I read
on the candy episode.
I did
Or the fruits
research.
episode.
That's right. I did research on this.
Yeah. So William Morrison, he teamed up with a confectioner, confectioner?
Yeah, you got it.
Named John C. Wharton, and they created
John C. Wharton.
this machine-spun cotton candy. I don't know where they got the idea to add a lot of heat to sugar crystals and create some sort of spinning that would
make it fluffy,
bust out threads of sugar. I don't know how they came up with the idea, but they did. And that was in 1897.
Wow.
So early on, when electricity is really coming like hard on the scene, they used their power for cotton candy.
Wow, they did it.
Following the invention, I did a little, how I said last week I want to know more about Christmas lights?
Yes.
And I said, I bet Christmas Past has an episode. They do.
Wow.
And it's fantastic.
Really?
And Christmas lights was one of the first things that were created once electricity, like when they were testing it out.
Wow.
Christmas lights was like a beta test for who was the guy?
Edison, Tesla?
It's not. It's Edison. One of Edison's like workers. Kind of tested out Christmas lights on his house, on his tree, and people were going nuts for it because everybody was putting candles on their tree.
Well, that's dangerous.
Right.
I didn't know people were putting candles on the tree.
That's
Were
a
they
real thing.
asking to burn their house
That's
down?
a real thing. And to get the candle to stick is they would burn wax onto their tree and just stick the candle.
Are you kidding me?
Dead serious.
How are we alive?
And
right
so
now?
when lights became a
We're
thing,
the dumbest people.
yeah.
What?
So all that in the name of Christmas cheer. So 1904 rolls around, and they take the invention of the cotton candy to the World's Fair in St. Louis, and at the time it was called Fairy Floss.
Yeah, fairy floss.
Fairy Floss. Now, there's another dentist related to cotton candy, and it happens in 1921 when another dentist, Joseph Lecoq,
Yep.
built a machine and sold the treat to patients in his Louisiana office, and he was the one who coined the permanent name cotton candy.
Yeah, I almost did this for history.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that wild?
Two dentists,
You'd have never bought it.
years apart,
Yeah.
are a part of creating what we know today as cotton candy.
The thing that's probably the worst for your teeth of anything.
Yes.
Because some sugar, like you can just swallow it and it won't get in your teeth, and some is chewy, but you can brush it out. Cotton candy seems like you chew it and it just gets right in there.
It doesn't.
It's just direct cavity injections.
It is. It's really something. Now,
Man.
I'm sure most people know this, but the only ingredient in cotton candy is sugar. That's it.
Man.
It's just straight sugar and then dye to change the.
I never get a hankering for cotton candy until I'm at like a ballpark or like a carnival. We probably need to go to a break. We can do this after the break, I'm sure.
Well, can I tell you one more thing?
Please do.
A thread of cotton candy, Dan, is thinner than a strand of human hair.
Wow.
Yep. There you go.
Good to know. Thank you for that.
Whatever, man. I try to do a good thing.
Do you think that was a good thing?
It felt like a good
We're
thing.
running 2 minutes over on this first segment, and you're just like,
It felt
"Let me
like a
give you-
good thing at a
Let
time.
me toss this hair bit out there. That'd be fun.
We asked the Brainwell Jam Plus members, can you ever be too old for cotton candy? Why or why not? We are going to dive into that fierce argument when we get back from our break, now that I'm ready to go there.
You sure you don't have any more hair strand, any more cotton candy tidbits for me?
Though thin, the treat can be very long. In fact, the longest cotton candy ever was created in July of 2009 and stretched over 1,400 meters.
Yeah, he hasn't met my uncle.
Which we all know is...
1,400 meters is roughly, if we were saying meters or yards, which is not exactly right, that's 28, 38, 4,200 feet. That's almost a mile. 5,000, it's 1,000 feet short of a mile. So it's like 80% of a mile.
And cotton candy has a different name around the world. My favorite is what they call
string noodles. sugar spice.
Is in the Netherlands. They call it, it's in a different language, but it translates to sugar spider.
Sugar spider. Wow.
Give me some of that sugar spider.
Do you think the blue cotton candy tastes any different than the pink?
It does.
It does?
No, only when they have flavors.
Blue raspberry.
So they have different flavors. Like
but I thought it was just sugar.
It is, but you can add flavors. So there's some places that have flavors.
You can add color, but if you have flavor, that's another ingredient.
I'm just saying, in the purest sense, cotton candy is just sugar.
Okay.
You can add dye and you can add flavor.
I think the blue and the pink taste the exact same.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Unless they're flavored. Hey, we asked our Brainwell people, do you think that you're ever too old for cotton candy? Dan, do you think you're ever too old for cotton candy?
No. I don't. Trace a bad question. I don't know what to ask on this day, but no, absolutely not. You're never like, don't get me wrong. If somebody, I take that back. I was going to say, if somebody brought me some right now, I wouldn't eat it, but that's not true. If somebody brought me some right now, if I see cotton candy, but by and large, I never have a taste for cotton candy until I'm at some sort of outdoor venue, like, a baseball game or a carnival or a fair or something. But no, eat you some cotton candy, for crying out loud. Absolutely not.
No,
Are you ever too old?
I love cotton candy.
Yeah,
I go nuts. Now, Julie says when your father is a dentist, you don't get to eat it. Now, Julie, I'm here to tell you, listen to the episode, because dentists, and go to your dad and be like, Dad,
did you know?
Daddy,
did you
know that dentists are really responsible for this? So it'd be irresponsible for you as a dentist to not get involved in this in some way.
There are some interesting answers on here. Michael just hot out of the gate with just yes. Yes, you can be too old. But Ashlyn Stone says, ew, ew, ew.
Ew, David.
Ew. Yes, no one should be consuming that nonsense. Wow. Ashlyn, man.
That's wrong. Melinda says no, but you can have a lower tolerance for how much you eat. Me, for example, is just 2 bites. She can only have 2 bites of cotton candy before she's like, I can't do it
That's
anymore.
me with the Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar.
Yeah.
The Cookies and Cream Bar, it's like, this is delicious. I don't know. 3rd bite's dehydration. I'm done.
Now, Megan has an interesting theory here. She says no. Even with no teeth, you can enjoy it. It was literally designed for old people. Now, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it was literally designed for old people.
I don't know. That's not the history that we read.
No.
Brian Harold says, I guess not, but what a pain cotton candy can be. Such a mess.
No, Brian.
It's weird because cotton candy is a mess if you give it to a child. But I think as an adult, you can safely, cleanly manage cotton candy without making it a mess. But my kid, no, it's sticky everywhere and it's disgusting. But me, no, I can eat cotton candy. I can safely, responsibly cotton candy.
Yes. Don't drink in cotton candy. Summer says, no, I can't have sugar, but it looks fun to eat. Summer, you can't have sugar. That's so sad.
Of any kind?
Of any kind? No sugar?
Wow.
What do you do with it? What do you do? Michael kind of agrees. You have to do it, enjoy it in moderation. My body can't handle the sugar rush. Like, I've never had that problem of being like, oh man, I ate too much. I mean, I get a belly ache.
I am fearful of the day when that starts happening. I know I'm getting older, as we all are, but I'm 37, and I'm just now starting to realize that if late at night I eat like the food that I eat during the day, so like during the day I eat terribly, like, chicken wings, everything covered in cheese, deep fried, which it doesn't bother me at all. But if I eat that late at night, I have a hard time getting to sleep, and my stomach doesn't do well. And that really pains me because that means I'm getting old. And so the next step, I'm sure, is like caffeine and sugar. So, yeah.
Andy says, no, cotton candy is just fun to eat. Now, I don't know if I would categorize cotton candy as being fun to eat. I think it's a little bit, it gets a little sticky.
Here's where I am with it. If I have if it's in a bag, it's not fun to eat. We'll have to pull it out. But if it's on one of those sticks that I can just eat like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, but as a person with a beard, that gets difficult.
Well, with your beard,
yes.
It's just haywire.
Yes.
But I'm good.
In France, cotton candy is called Papa's beard. That's what it translates as.
Now I don't want any cotton candy.
Yeah.
Sugar Spider and Papa's beard. Sounds like Deep South are making these names up for him.
Yeah, it might be. We're taking over. Yeah. We're taking over. We did, everybody. Happy Cotton Candy Day. Go get some cotton candy. Maybe you're out getting some groceries or whatever it may be, and you see some cotton candy. Today's the day to get it.
Today's the day. Right now.
Track some down. Now, tomorrow, big question. We want to know, how do you like your brownies? If you're making a brownie, how do you like them?
Yeah.
Are you a corner boy? Some people are corner people.
Yes.
Are you just ooey gooeys?
Ooey gooeys.
So we'll get to that
tomorrow.
There's
a lot there.
Now, guys, I have bad news.
What is it?
We have 2 weeks left to take the day off here in 2020.
And then 2 weeks where we'll take the day off.
And 2020 just keeps coming and going because we don't have any Palahakus for the rest of the year.
What?
Our friend Chris, he's filming. He's hard at work. And it just didn't, it's not working. He's staying up late and he can't wake up at 5 a.m. every morning right now.
It's hard for him to get the denim on too. Yes. They don't allow denim like that in
No,
in
they
Canada.
don't. So instead, we're going to go and Trace or Rig or somebody will read a haiku that they wrote.
That's right.
But just know that it won't be Palaha, and that's unfortunate, I think, for all of us. But just bear with us. I'm sorry. We're going to be back tomorrow with another day. Until then, how about you take the day off?
Musty cobwebs are sometimes unavoidable. But, keep them. Take the day off, everybody. Have a good day.
It was good.
Yeah, is that deeper than I think it is?
I think it is.
It's a 575?
It's a 575.
Wow.
And you should keep the cobwebs?
I don't know.
You mean maybe like he's getting old's okay?
I think it's a different name for cotton candy.
Is Rick secretly smart?
No.
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 Maybe.